Morning, Rabotai, Shavua Tov. Now that we are a little bit less than 2 weeks away from Purim, so it is time to start dealing with some of the pertinent halachot. One of the mitzvot on Purim day is Mishloach Manot. That's one of everybody's favorite mitzvot. Mishloach Manot, Ish Le'Re'ehu, as prescribed by our sages, is that you have to send 2 food gifts. Over here you can't be with money or with gift cards or with any other gifts. It has to be dafka 2 food gifts to at least one person. Mishloach manot, minimum of manot, portions, is 2 portions. Ish lire'ehu, from one person to another, to one other person. This is machloket poskim exactly as to the reason for this mitzvah. According to the Manot HaLevi, which is a Gaon Rabbi Shlomo El-Kabetz HaLevi, he writes that the reason for this mitzvah is the whole point of Purim was to create friendship, love, and affection between people. So this is how you do it with Mishloach Manot. The Trumat HaDeshen says another reason. He says because sometimes people will be poor, they won't be able to provide for themselves for the Purim feast, for the Seudat Purim, and therefore the Chachamim did in such a way that everybody gives gifts to each other so that they have food available for the Seudah. What kinds of food can you use for the mitzvah of Mishloach Manot? Really, you can use 2 foods, a food and a drink, or even according to the letter of the law, you can use 2 drinks. And to be yotzei, yedei chovat Mishloach Manot. According to, preferably, when a person sends Mishloach Manot, the food and the beverage should be mashu chashuv, dvarim chashuvim, which means if you're sending the food, it should be at least 3 kabetzim, which means approximately 156 grams. Or if you're sending a drink, it should be at least a revi'it or 2, not 2 little things. Something mechubad, something that you would give to an honorable person. And if you're giving it to a really respected person, it should be even more respectful. Something that you would, something that a respected person would expect. So that's with regards to that. Unlike other mitzvot tzedakah, by tzedakah it's better to send it anonymously so that the recipient doesn't know where it's coming from. But according to the Manot HaLevi, that the point of Mishloach Manot is in order to create friendship. If you send an anonymous Mishloach Manot, then a person, there's no friendship. He doesn't know where it comes from. According to many poskim, therefore, if you send anonymous Mishloach Manot, you're not Yotzei D'Chova. You have to send specifically so that the person knows who sent it. And then you are Yotzei. Unlike Matanot Le'Avyonim, which we'll speak about B'ezrat Hashem, that's like tzedakah. The recipient doesn't need to know where it's coming from. On the contrary, it's better if he doesn't know who it's from. But by Mishloach Manot, the guy needs to know, the recipient needs to know who sent it to him in order to create that friendship. B'ezrat Hashem will continue tomorrow, Yom Tov.